So one of the things that we're looking at is particularly how transport impacts clouds. So we know ships, for example, produce lots of particulates, these things that modify clouds, and we can see those in satellite images. But we're also looking at aircraft as well. If you look up on many days in London, you'll see clouds formed by aircraft, contrails, and they have quite a significant impact on the climate as well. So we're using those both to understand how ice clouds work, but also to understand how aircraft impact the climate and what we could do to reduce that impact. But a lot of my work is how those particles interact with clouds. So you've got a cloud that's formed of lots of little droplets of water. Each of those droplets forms on one of these aerosol particles. So you increase the number of particles through burning fossil fuels, for example. That increases the number of droplets in a cloud. And because you've got about the same amount of water in that cloud still, the droplets are smaller because you share the water out across lots of little droplets. And that then means that you have a cloud that has lots of small droplets in it, which makes it more reflective. So actually, polluted clouds are whiter than clean clouds, and this means they reflect more sunlight back into space, keep the Earth a bit cooler than it would otherwise be, offsetting some of the warming from greenhouse gases. So they're actually a really kind of, in some ways, simple way, or hopefully simple way, to reduce the climate impact of aviation. It's the kind of quickest way to do it. If we can work out a way to reduce contrail formation from aircraft, either by rerouting aircraft or by flying them with different fuels or using different types of aircraft, that has a significant impact on kind of the human warming of the climate system. In some ways, I am optimistic in the sense that we know what we need to do to solve the problem, right? That we know what the problem is. In terms of greenhouse gases, we know what we have to do. We have to reduce our emissions of greenhouse gases. Obviously, the difficult part then is how do we reduce those greenhouse gases in a way that's kind of just, and a way that's kind of effective, and a way that's quick.